I'm sorry I'm a bit late. Hi Hitter, I see you there. Drop by to say I hope you have a fun. Dropped by to say I hope you have a fun stream today. I got to charge my phone on 15%. Still on my way home. Please get home safety and do charge your phone the moment you get home. If you have a tendency to like have your phone on low battery a lot on your way home, that's a bit dangerous. Do consider getting a power bank if ever. I recommend. Anyway, not again. Not again. Come on, don't hang up. Don't hang. There we go. My VTuber model's been hanging up on me a lot lately. Oh wow. There's an ad in the corner now. Okay, I see how it is. Let me try to fix that. Hold on, guys. I'll let Arthur watch over everyone for now. I want to see how to fix this. Okay. How do I fix you? Do I full screen? What if I full screen? Can you guys see what I'm doing? It's better in full screen. Okay. It's just a bit wonky, but I think that'll be fine. Let me see how to fix this here. It's fine. It's just my model glitching out. It's probably okay. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's okay. I think that's alright. That's better. Okay. Thank you, Arthur. Let me move you away now. Thank you, Arthur. Okay. Let's get to it. So, there's a new Tears of Themis event I really want to play. So, let me check my desktop audio screen. Okay. Okay, let's get my dailies first. Yeah. Tasks. Am I forgetting anything? I haven't touched the game in a while because I've been busy. Hopefully nothing too much has happened that I've missed. Oh, this is 13 days. I can make it. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Yes. Oh, everything looks so good. Let's see. I'll do that later. Okay. Let's see. Is there Arden Wing? Feels under. Few businesses in Lower Sin. I don't know how to pronounce this. Operate as innocently as they appear. The cozy bed and breakfast on the corner and the bustling barbershop, for instance, conceal hidden operations behind their storefronts. Even the mahjong parlor across the Lower District cafeteria doubles as a gathering spot for Ash, a key figure from Dylan Meyer Pharmaceuticals Group, where shady deals are frequently brokered over the mahjong tables. Despite its name, the Dylan Meyer Pharmaceuticals Group is not a pharmaceutical company, but rather a sophisticated money laundering front. Situated at the border between the upper and lower districts, a gray zone outside the reach of either district's authority, the company finds it easy to conduct covert operations or move into the shadows. Got it, got it. Oh! It crashed. Oh. Hold on. What? Arthur, come back here again. Cover the screen for me, would you? Thank you, Arthur. Anyway. What happened? What happened?
Tears of Themis.
Let's try that again, shall we? Thank you, Arthur. Ah, they look so pretty! Art. Anyway. This thing better not crash again. This takes you back to like the Fall Guys stream I did before. Where like the crash messed up with like half the stream. That was my first stream too back then. Let's get this up. Okay, next secret information. The Red and White Fortress, Sandsby Fortress, lies across the coast of Lower Tsuchiga Island. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Home to the community, primarily composed of illegal immigrants. Many of these residents arrived after hearing rumors of cure-all medicine on the island, settling in the slums that gradually developed into what is now known as Sanchi Fortress. Behind the fortress lies mass graves, and nearly all residents work in the celebrant business. Several years ago, a severe disease outbreak swept through the Sanchi Fortress, resulting in numerous fatalities. In response, the community chose to hold an annual ritual on the anniversary of the outbreak, commemorating the tragic event. Some say there are strange, unspoken ties between this incident and the New Life Sanatorium, hinting at a connection yet to be revealed. I see. Okay. What else? How many are there? Oh, this is the last one. Okay. This, the hidden market street on the islands, and the most valuable goods are none other than the information from diverse and often secretive sources, and the fastest place for news to spread is the black market. By the day, it appears to be an ordinary harbor district filled with seemingly typical shops. But at night falls, its hidden side awakens. Take for example a humble restaurant. If you step in for breakfast, it offers an ordinary and authentic dining experience. But if you're looking for a special dish not found on the menu, the restaurant is more than willing to oblige. Of course, every favor comes with a price. Okay. Suspicious. Dylan, hi! Welcome to stream. What's this game like? This game is... how do I put this? If you're familiar with visual novels, yeah, that's pretty much what this game mostly is. It's also a otome game kinda, but I feel like if you ask me, there's not much otome element in here. There's more of like mystery and stuff. So yeah, let me just get my dailies. Let's get my dailies real quick and then let's dive into the event. I'm really excited. Okay, I think, wait, last one, over here. Okay, now let's go to the event. Let's dive into the event. So, let's see. Wait, I didn't read it. Sorry. Hold on. Is it like those gacha games with a visual novel story? Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like that. See, the tranquil sea mirrors the cold glow of the full moon. The The observer, who has been on duty at the watchtower for over 20 hours, is suddenly startled awake by a falling newspaper. He looks around confusion and only regains his senses after a few seconds. Then he walks to the telescope while stretching. Through the round lens, he sees a human-shaped object floating on the dark blue sea, drifting closer to Namen Bay's speed through the tide. Yeah, I play on Chinese dub, guys. After finishing work at the law firm, you take a subway to the headquarters as planned. Usually everyone would be here, but this time the meeting room lies rather empty. A month ago, the International Security Organization discovered the body of a Gladiolus Valley researcher near Namen Bay port and contacted the NSB. Since Luke has been following the Gladiolus Valley case, he was immediately sent to Namen Bay for investigation, despite being on suspension. As for Marius, he has boarded the private jet to Sinjika Island early this morning and can only participate in the meeting remotely. However, 5 minutes have passed and he still hasn't responded to the video call invitation. Looks like the signal on the jet isn't very good.
那不如关了吧，反正会有语音存档。
Vin raises his hand and is about to end the call when Marius' voice comes from the device.
抱歉，让各位久等了。刚刚遇到了气流，飞机上信号有点不稳。
Can you guys hear the audio well? Can you guys hear the dialogue well? Hopefully you guys can. Vin clicks his tongue softly, withdraws his hand, and slowly sits down, revealing the screen he has been blocking, which shows the image of Marius. So enviably handsome, guys, right? They look so good. Audio sign? Okay. He wears a leopard print shirt paired with a burgundy shirt jacket embroidered with gold threads, looking both flashy and dignified. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Marius, you got quite a unique style. Even though Marius is often misunderstood as a playboy by others, he rarely wears such eye-catching clothes.
这是什么打扮？你不会是受了什么刺激？
Unlike Vin's directness, Artem only takes a glance before furrowing his brows tightly, as if trying his best to refrain from laughing.
你们想笑就笑吧，本少爷并不在意。
不管怎么说。 至少这身衣服在人群中绝对不会认错。
For the last time, have fun, everyone. Thank you, Aether. Thank you. I also have drift like Marius. I don't know. I feel like he can kind of make the leopard print work, even though it's a questionable style.
左大律师，有生之年能看到你词穷，是我的荣幸。
I do like his hairstyle though. It's not usually his hair is like slicked back like that. It's good on him. It looks good on him. With that, Marius elegantly pulls out the sunglasses hanging off his suit pocket and puts them on. Oh, he has glasses!
既然人都到齐了，那我们就开始吧。
Since Jerome Adams' arrest, the police investigation to Gladiolus Valley is also drawing to a close, but you still don't know where they sourced NXX from. For context, guys, NXX is like an illegal drug here. And the MC is part of the investigation team in charge of it. In charge of searching for said drug. So, yeah. They deciphered half of a symbol found in Wilson Sorge's office, which belongs to the Oracle Research Institute. Coincidentally, it is located exactly where Jerome Adams had planned to flee, Sinjika Island. In Namen Bay, where the Gladiolus Valley's researcher's body was found, was closest tourist spot to that island. All these clues suggest that this island is not as simple as it looks, so all of you plan to investigate further when everyone has time. However, official records about it are unclear, probably due to it being a private property. Soon after Luke arrives at Namen Bay, you have a teleconference with him. He explains that he is going to the island and also shares that some information about it.
据之前潜伏在辛吉加岛的卧底反映，岛上主要有2股势力。 一股是把控着上城区的金先生，据说他从一位斯沃尔特老贵族手中买下了这座岛。
OK。
之后花了数年的时间，将上城区打造成一个高科技城区。
So just like high class,
不
low
仅有
class
高档的
district,
疗养院和
maybe.
酒店，也有专门研究保健品的研究所。但在岛屿的另一边，也就是下城区，主要被岛上的原住民组织镇议会控制。所以入岛的话有2种凭证，一种是通过金先生的邀请函，另一种就是镇议会签发的通行证。
Noted.
前者是金先生签发，由专机接送；后者可以在黑市上高价购买，通过水路入岛。大致的情况就是这样，有什么不清楚的吗？
No. I think I got it. After briefly explaining the background, Luke pauses to give you time to digest the information. Who's this Mr. Jin?
他的背景很神秘，连真实姓名也查不到。唯一知道的是他应该很有钱。
镇议会是一个怎样的组织？
根据目前的情报，它有点类似当地的独立组织，表面上与金先生分区而治，但实际上摩擦不断。不过具体的情况还要等我入岛之后再调查。
Okay. When are you going to the island?
今天晚上，走水路。
Will it be dangerous? The thought of Luke going to the island first fills you with undeniable worry.
放心吧，这种任务我已经执行过不知道多少次了，不会有问题的。
He'll be fine.
倒是你们，岛上的情况比我想象的更复杂，要不要暂时搁置调查的计划？
我怎么觉得好像有人在想
That
瞧
went so
我？
fast. As soon as Luke finishes speaking, Marius can't help but laugh. My bad. I didn't see that.
不必担心，我们会找到安全的方式入岛。只不过在那之前，要麻烦你提前做准备了。
This means that he wants Luke to find a temporary NXX headquarters for you all on Zinjiga Island.
没问题，我会处理好。只是接下去我应该无法跟你们联系了。
Oh, what?
为什么？
新奇加岛虽然隶属于南曼湾管辖，但实际上它基本上是处于自治的状态。对岛内与外界的通讯把控十分严格，因此一般的民用设备入岛之后，不是失去信号，就是被监听。
Oh, okay. That's a bit tricky.
所以为了不暴露身份，除非万不得已，我们会尽可能减少与外界通讯的次数。
Okay. Guess you have no other choice.
不过等你们都到了岛上后，我们可以用国安自治的终端联络。
Okay.
这种自制的终端，是不是也不能与外界联系？
也不是完全不能，只是为了防止被窃听追踪，它会限制很多应用。但我们在岛上联络足够了。
Okay.
而且我会植入一些特殊的软件，应该对我们这次调查会有帮助。
Okay.
听上去像是什么科技狠活，有没有兴趣让何印代理啊？
你可以跟国安相关人员谈一下试试。
Okay. For a bit of context for some people, okay. Pax is a company that Marius owns. It's not technically owned. He's like helping run it. CEO guy. He's stepping in for his father and brother at the moment to run the company. And as for Luke, he is member of the NSB, which stands for National Security Bureau. So he's in National Security. So yeah, he works in that branch. That's why he has access to the kind of stuff there. And that's why he's able to go to the island first. Okay. I feel like that's good enough context. Anyway. Moving on. Luke replies indifferently while Mary shrugs with a helpless expression.
如果没有其他问题了，那今天就这样。
岛上见。
To make the investigation into the NXX ingredients on the island go smoothly, you all agreed it'd be best to go in under fake identities, something that would make your presence more believable. Ooh, undercover. Okay. What am I doing? This meeting's to make sure everyone is clear on their new identities, and Vin first takes out 2 sanatorium invitations from his pocket. I wanna know what everyone
前段
is.
时间，我恰好得知辛吉加岛上的一所疗养院，非常受斯沃尔特贵族的青睐。其中偏偏有一个专门投资药物研究的贵族失踪了。他最后出现的地点就是辛吉加岛上的新生疗养院。
投资药物研究疗养院，贵族失踪，元素过于丰富，我都联想到一出阴谋大戏
Yeah, pretty much.
确实有点意思，恰好也给了我一个关于上岛身份的灵感。
Oh? You think this aristocrat's disappearance might be connected to NXX? You turn to Vin, knowing he wouldn't pay attention to just any missing persons case, unless... He meets your gaze with a slight smile.
没错，我确实有这样的猜测。
Obviously, yeah.
那你打算以什么身份进入疗养院调查？
What's your secret
这个
identity,
嘛
mister?
奥吉尔将以一名病重的斯沃尔特贵族的身份进入疗养院，我会作为他的私人医生随行。
Okay, for a bit of context again, because I'm really aware this game is not popular at all. This is Hoyo's middle child for real. Anyway, Ogier is Vin's bodyguard. It's his bodyguard because this guy, okay, he is a noble. He's a nobleman from another. Is it? Yeah, he's a nobleman from another country. From a place called Svart. Yeah, this place. He's a nobleman from Svart. And what you call this? Ogier is his bodyguard. That's pretty much the gist of the context. That's their relation with one another, and that's where Vin is from. So we have a CEO, we have special forces guy, and then we have this secret nobleman from Svart. As for why he looks like a doctor, he tries as much as possible to stay away from all the aristocrat stuff and all, and settle down in this current country, which is called Stelis, as a psychiatrist instead. That's the context. Anyway, continuing. Even though Vin had already told everyone that Duke Haspran is his father, you didn't expect Ogier to be the one posing as the aristocrat.
这是什么过家家的游戏？
过家家游戏？那不知道洛二少爷这次是以什么身份入岛？
在回答这个问题之前，你们先看一下我发到群里的图。
Picture. Myers posted a photo of an investment invitation for a health supplement in the group chat. Oh.
友情提示，重点在保健品的说明上。
You glance at it, the supplement claims to cure terminal diseases and grant eternal youth. Honestly, it sounds more ridiculous than Wilson's black market drugs. Yes, it
你
does.
怎么会收到这个投资邀请函？
不是给我的，它混在我爸的邮件中，恰好被我发现了。后来我也查过往年的邮件，但没什么线索。
Oh.
我担心会对我爸不利，私下调查了一下。
Okay.
可惜没什么有用的线索。不过我有预感，这肯定跟 N2X 有关。
Also, I
正好
really like
原
his
本我
suit
们也要
jacket.
上岛调查，我就干脆以投资者的身份去。
Okay, so Mars is an
看看岛
investor,
上的金
Vin
主
is a doctor.
到底在玩什么花样？
Okay. So you're going as someone from the Von Hagen family.
当然不是，这种事传出去对何印的影响不好。 我让温晨想办法弄来一张其他人的邀请函，据说是个有名的二世祖。
Okay, another piece of context. Vincent is Marius' assistant because since Marius is a CEO, Vincent is his assistant basically. But Vincent also does other stuff for Marius, and Vincent does help in the investigation every now and then, even though he doesn't know the full context of the investigation. I like Vincent a lot in the story.
其实别的都还好说，就是人设有点浮夸，跟我的形象不太符合。不过也没办法了，短时间内也不能挑三拣四。
Aww. Poor Marius. Marius sighs and runs a hand to his hair, looking rather helpless. Oh, poor guy. Taki, try full on Peacock. You better. You feel like he should have a spotlight following him around. This is a real stretch for Marius. Yeah, cause like Marius is like very low key usually.
你打算以什么身份入岛？我这边还有一个女伴的名额，如果你……
Oh what?
不用，我们已经安排好了。
Yunnan, you and Artem had previously helped the police go through legal documents from Gladiolus Valley, having uncovered solid evidence of their crimes along the way. You also found some curious emails between Wilson and the Oracle Research Institute. They were really pushing to get detailed research data on the miracle drug, but Wilson kept turning them down, so with police authorization and backing, Artem posed as a greedy lawyer and used the miracle drugs data as bait to negotiate with the head of the institute. And eventually he scored an invitation to Sunjiga Island. Okay, Artem.
所以，你们的身份还是律师？
Yeah, but not the typical kind.
有点类似那些游走在犯罪边缘的灰色律师。
可以这么理解，虽然是假扮的身份，但如果距离真实的自己太遥远，反而不像。
Oh, hi Sprocket! Welcome to stream. Make yourself comfortable, and yeah, today we're playing Tears of Themis. Currently going through the event story right now. This quick gist of it is that we're part of an investigation team, and the story is that we're about to go undercover onto an island, and because the main character is a lawyer, and the island has a lot of shady dealings going on, we're going to be going to the island as like a greedy lawyer as our cover, so that they'd let us in and stuff.
最不容易引起怀疑的谎言，必定是真假参半。
毕竟我们
But yeah, welcome to stream. Make yourself comfortable.
这种程度刚刚好。
只是现在有一个问题。
What's this? What's it? What is it? Artem shares the photos of two passes in the group chat. The names of you and Artem are scribbled on them in messy handwriting. Eh?
根据之前的线索，先知研究所属于星级家岛所有者的产业，发给我们的理应是邀请函才对。
Instead, we receive passes from the Shanya Society. The island is a big met lab. I'm not sure if it is, but it's, I mean, it does have suspicious drugs going on situation. So, you know, we'll find out. We'll find out. There is illegal drugs happening in there, so yeah. Luke did mention the passes would be issued by them, but for some reason, Mr. Jin and the Shunyi Society are now at odds. That makes things even murkier and casts a shadow over this whole mission. Yep.
安全起见，我们还是再跟严队确认一下细则之后再出发。
有警方的协助，应该更方便你们行动。不过，我跟奥吉尔的行程已经定了。
Locked in. He said locked in, guys. This guy's locked in.
很可惜这次不能和你一起入岛。
Sorry guys, I'm with Artem this time. We're both lawyers. Oh, hold on a moment. Alright, I'm back. Mama saw Phil came into the room and she had to do stuff for a moment, so I couldn't really turn my mic on because like it was a bit loud. So, but we're back. Okay. Where were we? Let's get back there. Okay. It's not a big deal. We can catch up once we're there.
姐姐，那我们也岛上见。飞机快要进入新吉加岛空域了，信号应该很快就会屏蔽。我先挂了。
Okay, back again. My bad. Arthur. Okay, we'll put him back. We'll put him back. We'll put Arthur back. Okay, where do we want Arthur? We'll put him up here on my head. Wait, I think I can do something. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can do something with Arthur. Hold on a moment. I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one, but we'll find out. How do I put up props again? Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. Watch this, watch this. Oh. Huh? Why guys can see I didn't wasn't blocking the screen. Huh. Anyway. Hopefully that I didn't show anything on accident. Okay. Anyway. Look familiar, guys? There's our little Arthur. Oh, I shrunk. Oops. Hold on. There he is. Yep. Our little guy's here. There's Arthur. Get out of there. All good. Okay, let's get back to the thing. Arthur prop. Long live Arthur! Okay. Let's continue, sir. Okay, safe travels. Oh. 1 week later, Artem and you board a passenger ship to Sinchuga Island. From the Naman Bay Pier. To your surprise, the ship looks pretty normal. Nothing like the old cargo-style steamships you've seen in pictures online. You glance at the group chat. The last message is still from a week ago. Since the 3 of them arrived on the island, you haven't heard a word. Oh, so we're the last ones. We're in a suit! Wait! We're in a suit! Oh, yes! my woman in a suit. My lady Rosa. Oh yeah, MC's name is Rosa. Not her real name, more like her code name in the investigation group, but everyone just calls her Rosa anyway. So, we love it, Rosa. You look so good. Sensing your unease, Arlen slides a cup of Naman-based signature fruit juice over.
别担心
That's a luxurious
他们不会吃。
yeah, so luxurious. It's a very luxurious ship. Woman in suits, real. Do you see this? They're depriving us for not giving us the full sprite. Oh wow. Okay, wait. Men in suits too. Hold on. I know, but with no updates at all, I can't help but overthink. I'm sorry. Look at. I like when the hair is like this. Okay. I can't help it when the hair looks like this. I'm sorry. Yes, men and women in suits. Thank you. The occasional mute. Help! They're like doing stuff while I'm streaming. I don't know what they're doing. I was like worried my mic's gonna pick something up, so I was like, I keep turning it on and off. Music Miss, hi, welcome to stream. We're playing visual novel game called Tears of Themis. And currently, we're about to go to an island undercover for investigation. So, Anyway, women and men in suits. Yes, please. Look at this. Look at this woman. I know, with no updates, so I can't overthink. Artem shakes his head with a sigh and is about to say something when a shadow suddenly looms over. Wait, I forgot to put auto. You look up and are surprised to see a familiar face. Who's that? Lu who? Just as you're about to call his name, Luke suddenly motions under his tray for you to stay quiet. Oh!
两位，欢迎来到辛吉加岛。我们的船只很快就要
He's
进岛，
undercover!
可以麻烦填写一下入岛信息卡吗？
You and Artem exchange a glance, then take a card and communication device from Luke's tray. Oh, he's undercover. Okay. What's this?
无忧通信设备，是我们岛上特有的产品。 可以有效避免信号弱被监听的问题。两位如果有需要的话，现在购买可打5折。
这个怎么买？
用现金或信用卡都可以。
The Luke's help you fill out the entry forms and receive 2 new devices.
谢谢两位捧场。
Luke says with a small bow and leans in to whisper in your ear. Oh wow, we're close, okay.
这个就是我之前说的终端，改装的软件我已经装好了，下船之后到我发在群里的地址来。
The change in sound threw me off. Got it.
那祝两位旅途愉快，再见。
Shallow water harbor. Whoa, okay. Not long after Luke leaves, the ship pulls into the port. You both turn your terminals. The interface looks nothing like your usual phones, clearly customized with a retro minimalist feel. This is gonna take some getting used to. Realistic audio? Yeah, the way I froze when he started whispering. It's like, why is he so close to me? I like froze, I was like, I just went white.
我们先去夏燕发的地址汇合吧。
Yeah, let's go to the place. Ooh, okay, here's the event screen. This is the Island Adventures interface. Okay. Follow the guide and head to the address Luke provided. Ooh. This should be NXX's temporary headquarters. Okay. I know I said before earlier on stream that NXX is a jug that they're investigating, but they also call the team NXX investigation team, so don't get that mixed up. But the investigation team is also called NXX. Anyway, NXX investigation team's temporary base on Sunshine Island, featuring a retro-style underground design that reflects the island's charm. Oh, what's this? This should be the temporary headquarters. Click to proceed and take a look inside. Okay. Oh, alright. I hope I didn't read the dialogue. Okay, wait. Following the address shared in the group chat, you and Arthur locate Alex's temporary base on Sinchi Island. Luke had chosen a basement located in the border area between the upper and lower districts. Okay. Following the instructions, you push open the door to find Vin and Marius already waiting for you in the brightly lit space. This does not look that brightly lit. Just this area. Not even the chairs are the same. There's like a stool ridiculously close to the height of the table. Then there's like a fancy chair, 2 foldable chairs, and then just a low table to sit on. I'm sorry, the difference in chairs. I'm assuming this is Vin's chair. Then like, since Marius is a tall guy, he would take the low table chair. And because like, Luke is... I feel like this would be left for Luke because Artem and Rosa are like going as a team, so they would have the same chair maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's no more audio. It's not voiced anymore. It's not voiced anymore. Dang it. But to the person a while ago who said they wanted to, they liked Marius' drip. There's the drip. Behold the drip. The suit jacket looks nice though, I will say that. Very flashy though. Ridiculously flashy. Okay. But the suit jacket does have potential. Okay, long time no see, miss. As Marius greets you, he takes off his sunglasses and tucks them into his chest pocket. Vin? Vin. Listen, this whole suit you have on, I like it. The red inner lining is really nice, but like, what is that hairstyle? What is that hairstyle? I'm sorry. I think I'm about to have a crash. What is that hairstyle? I'm sorry. He's had way better hairstyles than this. I don't know what... Listen, this whole outfit is serving very well, okay? Until we get to the hair. What is that? He usually has it down. I prefer when his hair is down, but okay. You know what? You go, Vin. Okay. You both have a long journey. Was everything smooth along the way? It went well. The conditions on the ship were much better than we expected. As you talk, a beep sounds from outside the door and Luke walks in carrying a bag. He has changed out of his waiter's uniform from the ship. Now his outfit bears a striking resemblance to Marius's. Wait, listen guys, listen. Luke is my absolute bias here, okay? He's my absolute favorite character. I am very looking forward to what he's gonna look like. How thoughtful of you to bring local specialties. Luke places the ice. What is this suspense you're dragging on? I want to see what he looks like. Luke places the items on the table, takes out a locally made guava soda and hands it to you. Guava soda? Okay. Oh, you look similar to Marius. The invitees, they're gifts from the members of the Junior Society. I'm sorry, his hair, I love it so much. I love his hairstyle so much. I don't know. I'm just gonna say he looks good. Okay, I don't know what else to say. This is proof I'm a straight woman, but anyway. That looks like... Is that a... He doesn't usually have a scar mark on his neck. That's new. Very interesting makeup, mister. That's a slight implication you know how to do makeup now. Okay. The piercings too. I'm sorry, I'm like admiring the whole thing. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. I want to look at it one more time. I'm really sorry. Okay, this is a really good fit. I would like to wear it at some point. And at the same time, okay, the guy in front of me looks very good right now. Okay. You guys know who my favorite is already. I need help. Okay, we're good. The Genius Society, isn't that the indigenous organization you are undercover with? He nods and takes everything out of the bag. Not just the soda, but also a box of local snacks underneath. Looks like you're getting along pretty well. Not bad. Probably more popular than some cocky rich kid from the upper district. He's like hating on Maris's cover. And I find that a bit funny. Anyway, cool guys and cool suits. Luke has the best fit so far. He does. I do like his clothes certainly. It matches his hair a lot. And his eyes too. So, I really like to... We're look at the sprite a bit too long, guys. We need to move on. Okay. Marius visibly deflates and turns to you with a pitiful gaze. Because Luke was throwing shade to his undercover persona. I'm gonna listen. Oh, why does this original sprite look like that? There's no light in his eyes in his original sprite. Help! Might as well help him out. I have something to ask Luke anyway. Oh, by the way, Luke, how did you end up working as a waiter on the ship? The Genius Society controls almost all maritime operations on the island, so rookies like me have to take shifts on the ship from time to time. Because of that, I noticed that the Genius Society has been shipping out much more frequently lately, even though their cargo manifests haven't changed. You suspect they're secretly purchasing things that can't be brought to life? Luke nods with a serious expression. I've asked the international peacekeepers in Namen Bay to investigate what kind of goods they're buying, but there's no word yet. Besides that, have you found any leads regarding the Gladiolus Valley researcher who drowned at sea? Arden changes the subject. When you were on call with Luke earlier, you only asked about the island. It would be clearer to discuss the details of the researcher's death in person. Hold on, drinking water. Good water. Lucas seemed to anticipate the questions on the matter of the team, appearing well prepared for the discussion. The victim's name was Adrian Foster, a member of the Gladiolus Valley's new drug development team. His team leader is Chan Dong, who has worked under Wilson for many years. As he speaks, he sends the list of researchers who've traveled from Gladiolus Valley to Sunsuga Island to the group chat. I still don't know how to pronounce this, guys. Just like what you found us tell us, there are 15 of them in total. Luke's data, however, is more detailed, even including recent photos for reference. Adrian looks young with an impressive resume, but unfortunately, he died, of course. But according to the autopsy, the cause of death is drowning. Based on the ocean current simulations for the date of death, the body likely drifted over from the Sunsuga Island pier. That's all we have for now. What about the other researchers from Gladiolus Valley, like Chundong, for example? Arlen gestures to the documents as he asks, as the head of the new drug development team, Chundong should know more. Of course, naturally. Luke shakes his head with his arms crossed and a tense expression. I'm sorry, guys. I've been trying so much to focus on the story, but every time this guy pops up, I can't focus. Listen, you look so good right now. I can't help it. I've used every possible method to track them down, but there's still no trace of them. I suspect they're either hidden in the Oracle Research Institute, or they've already left the island. Drop by to say hi, not going to be here long in fact, a rare instance of me not listening to see the message being read out. Hope everyone has fun and that the YouTube thing gets sorted out. Thank you, Funky Man! I'm still streaming from YouTube jail, I'm still using Streamlabs to access my YouTube. But other than that, yeah, I'm still gonna... Things are still going well, don't worry. Thank you for dropping by though, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. You guys are so sweet though, I will say that. I will say that. Like, some of you guys just like drop by just to say hi. And, it's appreciated. Anyway. Let's see. Left the island? What makes you think that? The day after the researchers' death, someone spotted an unsearched vessel leaving Sunsuga Island from the dock. But we can't be certain, there's still a 50% chance they're trapped in the Oracle Research Institute. That place is the hardest to infiltrate on the island. It's equipped with the most advanced security system available. Even with the building's blueprints, we still can't break in from the outside. If even Luke is struggling with their security system, then this institute must be no joke. Yeah, because, a bit of context, guys, this guy has broken into a lot of places already as national security. In working for national security. Like, this guy usually has everything on him, like fingerprint scanner, decoder. He can like hack into stuff really quickly, and like he can like break open doors really quickly too. There's one time there's like a restricted area that I couldn't get in, and then like he just ripped the bars open. So cool. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry, their clothes all look so good. See, I can help with that. Yes, I'll assist you as well. Hold on again. As soon as you speak, all eyes turn to you. Alright, you're reaching out to the Oracle Research Institute. That's a great area. Authorities, you should have a chance to get in. The fact that this guy is like wearing the most flashiest clothing. The fact I can tell whenever he's on screen. I don't even have to look up from here. It's ridiculous. His colors are so bright. Yes, as agreed, we'll visit the Research Institute tomorrow to discuss a potential partnership. But we still don't know if it's safe if we go in blindly. You're not worried about Maris's concerns? They need us right now, so they won't make a move just yet. I think so too. In that case, I'll send over the Oracle Research Institute's blueprints in a bit. Okay, thank you, Luke. Okay. I'll mark the areas where the researchers are most likely being held and outline the routes. Once inside, you can find an opportunity to investigate. Oh no, this is a puzzle event, isn't it? Alright, I've also prepared 4 self-defense kit, instructions included. Oh! Luke takes out 4 bags from the cabinet and temporary headquarters and hands them to you. Surveillance jammers, brooch bugs, tranquilizer darts. Ooh. Really thought of everything. Listen guys, that guy's in national security. He really has everything. Better safe than sorry. By the way, you two have been in the upper district since arriving on the island. Have you found anything interesting? He turns his gaze towards Vinimarius. Of course, thanks to Mr. Jin's thoughtful arrangement, I've witnessed the power of the health supplements firsthand. Don't tell me he took it! Wish I was a CIA agent to buy suits like these guys. For real, I really want to wear this strip. I feel like, let's see, have I mentioned like how I dress up IRL before? I don't think I have. But, what you call this? I get mistaken a lot outside as a bisexual. Even though like I'm a straight woman. I get mistaken a lot for being bisexual. Or like, all that. So what does that say about my clothing? A lot of people have approached me in public one time. I don't know. There's a lot of people that have approached me before, and like their first couple questions are usually like, "Oh, are you like bisexual or something?" Like few moments after getting to know me, and I'm like, "No, I'm straight." Even like my own friend group, they have like assumed I was not straight for a long time until like I told it to them, and they were like, "What?" Yeah, I do wear boyish clothes. From what my friends have told me, my clothing is very androgynous in a way. Like I usually go out wearing like, how do I put this? It's just boyish, I guess. Like it's slightly masculine but not too much. I guess tomboyish is how I would say it. Like I like to wear those, how do I put this? I like to wear those denim jackets a lot, and like also pants and then the rubber shoes, and sometimes, what you call this? I do sometimes wear like a polo shirt with what you call this? Like I usually sometimes wear polo shirts with a jacket on the outside. I wear that a lot. And sometimes, you know what, maybe in a future stream I will just be drawing like what I usually wear. You know? Maybe at some point I'm just gonna do a drawing stream where I just draw what I wear. Well, at least now I know what to do for a future stream. I'll just draw whatever I used to wear so you guys get an idea of what I actually wear. Anyway, please elaborate. They performed a magic trick for us through a live broadcast, first showing us a white mouse that appeared very old and frail. Then they injected 3 doses of the so-called health supplement into its body. A few hours later, that little white mouse not only became younger but was also bouncing around with energy. As Maris vividly describes the details, a hint of intrigue appears on Vin's face. Revitalizing a dying lab mouse. How intriguing. Yeah, it's just as fascinating as watching someone come back from the dead. But yeah, I feel like the best way to describe my clothing among these four men, what looks closest to what I'd wear is definitely Luke's clothing. Cause I do have that combo, but like my inner shirt would usually be white. And I'd still wear like a suit jacket. I actually have like a couple suit jackets that I wear when I go out. There's also like a trench coat that I have as well. So, Anyway, let's continue to see. Later, the experimenter gave us a long stream of incomprehensible data. To sum it up, people would become younger through supplement injections. So these health supplements really have the power to make people young again. I have no idea. No one dared to try it on the spot. Besides, don't forget that Wilson's black market drugs are effective in... effective in treating terminal illnesses too. What the world is my family doing? They keep walking in and out of the room. This hasn't happened before. What are they up to? Anyway, that means the health supplements once in Chica Island are likely to have severe side effects like those of black market drugs. We don't know for sure yet, but would find out if we could get a sample and run some tests. Marius turns to you with a bright smile. Miss, are you free in 3 days? Me? I don't think I have any plans. Then I'll reserve that evening and invite you to be my date at Mr. Jin's banquet, miss. Huh? Are you even allowed to attend such an event? Okay, wait. Scratch that about like being close to Luke's style. I have worn this style in public a lot before already. Yeah. Basically this, imagine this but like scratch the tie. Like remove the tie. That's usually how I go out. I sometimes go out like that. Sometimes I do wear a tie. If I'm feeling up for it. But most of the time, no. Anyway. Of course you can, and there's no one better for it. You won't turn me down, will you? To have the confidence to wear full suits. It's not full suits. How do I put this? Like I still wear like denim pants. It's just that they're really dark colored denim pants, and then I wear rubber shoes underneath. I mean, I wear like running shoes usually at the bottom. So it's kind of semi-formal, I guess. I think like yeah, kind of semi-formal. Though he's asking for your opinion, there's an undeniable pressure that makes it impossible to refuse. Alright, I'm actually quite curious about this legendary Mr. Jin myself. Then it's settled. Looks like your schedule will be quite packed, so I will keep it brief. Vin sits down beside you, his gaze slowly sweeping across the room. Other than the age reversal and lab mice, the sanatorium caters only to aristocrats and celebrities, which makes it appear rather strange. They publicly claim that their sanatorium can cure terminal illnesses and slow down aging. I initially suspected these medications might contain unexpected ingredients, but after examining what Ogier has been taking, I found no such evidence. Their composition is more akin to ordinary vitamins. In the past 2 weeks, I have yet to see another patient at the sanatorium. Regular vitamins. Could the sanatorium be a scam? Upon hearing your question, Vin lowers his eyes thoughtfully, and after a moment he looks up at you. I cannot be certain just yet, but we will undoubtedly find the answer. Time passes quickly during your meeting, and before you realize it, the clock on the wall already points to evening. It's getting late. We should all start heading back now. Luke stands up, his previously serious expression melting away into a relaxed smile. If there are any new leads, we can either update each other in the group chat, or we can meet up at the headquarters. As he speaks, he opens the door. The remaining rays of the sunset fall upon the bustling street outside, as lively as any other place in the world. Meanwhile, the prologue of your journey to Sunshine Island officially begins. Will you find the answers you've been searching for? The destination this time. I don't know what my family is doing. They're going like in and out of the room. Ah! My family's been like walking in and out of the room over and over. I'm starting to lose it. Anyway, the destination this time is the upper district. Hopefully no one else walks in now. Click here to enter the upper district. This is the hotel we'll be heading to next. Okay. Before entering the hotel, check the new terminal look provided. For this investigation, we'll use the new terminal that Luke gave us. Let's see what functions it has. Okay. This is the chat feature where you can communicate with NXX members. Yep. This is the clue collection feature. Everyone can upload collected intelligence items and other clues here for sharing. Is the time actually the same? Oh! I like that detail. It's actually 4:25 here right now, so... Okay, you uploaded a new clue. Let's check that. So much intel has already been collected. Ooh. Intel is automatically categorized by type. Let's switch to this category and check it out. This intel has already been commented on by other members. Why is everyone so quick? All the comments are displayed here. Oh, we can comment too. Here I can post my own comment. Let's close this intel details for now and come back to comment later. Okay, fine. Sharing intel is indeed convenient. Now that I've got the hang of this feature, let's close it. Put away the terminal and continue the investigation. Oh! Wait! I like that detail because like we're not in Stellus anymore. We're on another location where like communication is cut off. We usually have like an AI assistant character named Davis who usually helps us with tutorials. He's not here this time, so like the MC, the main character, is doing the tutorial herself. I actually like that detail a lot. Because that means Davis can't reach us here. Tap the modern era hotel. I love that detail. Let's see. Here you can check out the investigation progress of this location. Now tap to proceed with investigation. Oh, another story? Yep, another story. While checking in at the hotel lobby, you're surprised to find that although your room number is adjacent to Artem's, you are actually staying quite far apart. What do you mean? This issue stems from the Twin Tower structure. No! Why is it two buildings? Why are you so far apart? We wonder if the manager who handled your booking did this on purpose or just an oversight. Should I switch to the room next to yours? Yeah, please. Why is your room? Why did they do that? Maybe out of concern for your safety, Artem hesitates about changing rooms. It's fine. There's just a corridor bridge between us and it's not that far. If anything comes up, contact me directly. I'll be there within 2 minutes. Sure. And don't forget to check for any listening devices after entering the room. I understand. You don't need to worry about me. Hearing your reassurance, Artem shakes his head with a helpless smile. Then I'll see you tomorrow. I'll take the elevator on the other side. Why did they split the rooms like that? If it's gonna be on the same building, you number it on the same building. Who does that? Okay, see you tomorrow. Who does that? After parting ways with Artem, you arrive at the floor where your room is located and start looking for your room according to the keycard. As you finally get closer to the number on your room, you see people in hotel uniforms standing outside of your room just as about to reach your destination. Oh lord. From the looks of it, the older staff member seems to be scolding the young man in front of him. I should probably not intervene for now. The guests are about to arrive and you still haven't cleaned the room. I'm sorry, Mr. Hillman. I wasn't feeling well just now. Oh. Not feeling well, you better be telling the truth. The man called Hillman glares at the thin youth, but when he catches sight of you in his peripheral vision, his angry expression instantly transformed to a warm smile. Oh, Are you the guest staying at room 7032? Yes, I am. Is there a problem? No. Your room is ready. There are just a few details to go over. I already hate this guy. Hillman shoots a glance at the young man. Good day, miss. All the items in your room have been replaced and the room has been properly aired out. The only thing left is arranging fresh flowers in the vase. I was planning to pick some new ones after finishing with the cleaning. I see. That shouldn't stop me from going into rest, right? The young man lifts his head, a gentle smile blooming on his pale cheeks. No, it shouldn't. You turn to Hillman, who wears a professional smile. Well then, Mr. Hillman, let's leave it at that for today. He seems unprepared for your easygoing response. His smile falters for a brief moment before quickly returning. Alright, thank you for your understanding. As he finishes speaking, Hillman's earpiece lights up, seemingly signaling an urgent matter elsewhere. I won't keep you from your rest, miss. I'll have the staff send up some refreshments as compensation shortly. After he leaves, the boy standing behind you lets out a sigh of relief and gives you a slight nod. Miss, thank you for helping me out. Otherwise, Mr. Hillman would have definitely docked my pay again. Something suspicious. Hold on. Okay, mention pale cheeks. While I was reading, I noticed this. He's been one of the patients, maybe? I don't know, this guy's suspicious. If you look at his palm, I mean his hand here, the back of his hand. Usually that's like, if there's a lot of injections to the area, it would usually look like this, I believe. Because like, the bruising is like a perfect circle. I don't know. That's just my suspicion for now, okay? This guy doesn't seem like a measly side character. So, okay? I feel like we're gonna see more of this guy, because I've been noticing he's not just a regular hotel staff, I think. He doesn't look like a regular hotel staff member. I mean, look at this. If you see his hand. Okay, I'm a bit suspicious of this. The fact that the description tells that like he's pale and stuff. Like, you see that? That does not look like a regular hotel staff member. And that doesn't look like bruise from hitting because like it's near veins and it's what you call this? It's like a perfect circle spot and stuff. So, Hi, just got back from school. Hi, Candyson. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Make yourself comfortable and all. Context for the bird picture. Oh, this is Arthur. Yeah, this is Arthur. Arthur is a bird that has come into being from last stream. For context, what we did last stream was figure out the tags, the hashtags for this channel, and also we figured out what the mascot would look like, and this was the reference image that we used for like the fan mascot. What you call this? And what basically happened is that people started naming the mascot Arthur, and now, I mean, people started naming the reference image Arthur, and now, you know, Arthur's a thing now. The reference image has become an actual part of stream now, so yeah. Hail Arthur! He is the leader of the fan base now, which is now called Anax Knights. So, yeah. You guys are called Knights now, by the way. Fan name is now Anax Knights, and everyone else is called Knights now. So yeah, I can't call you guys Chad anymore. I gotta call you Knights. Anyway. Don't worry about it, it was no trouble at all. Would you like me to show you to your room? Definitely, definitely. But you're still suspicious to me. He opens the door for you while speaking. A breeze tinged with the scent of sea drifts past your nose. Just as he says, everything is already cleaned up, only the empty vase on the coffee table remains unfilled. You turn in to look at the youth and unintentionally notice some bruises on the back of his hand in the center. There seems to be needle marks. See? That's what I told you guys! That's what I told you guys! The blonde guy's the test subject? I really feel like it, okay? Like, come on guys! This is proof! I noticed it already! Wait, his appearance. Yeah, see? See? This is a crucial spot. The needle mark on his wrist is still fresh. It should have been from an IV after falling ill. He also said he wasn't feeling well recently, so therefore, there must have been something that was happening at the moment. I better let him go home and rest. With the cheeks, cause I mentioned pale cheeks, I would like to check that. There. Here? Is it the eye? Eh? There's one clue here. What is it? Huh? Is it the ear? Does it have to be specifically the nose for the complexion? Specifically the nose. Overexertion or illness. It could technically be both, because like he said he wasn't feeling well. But like people who go to the island usually have something up with them. So I would like to assume this may be, because there's no other reason for him to keep getting injections in that area, I feel. He just said he's sick yet he still came to work. He's working too hard. Give us the last bit. The flower. Oh wait, no, it's just his build, okay. Judging by his height and size, he should only be 14 or 15. They're not employing child labor on the island, are they? I feel like it's because of like his condition. His unknown condition might be hindering with like his growth or something. It also said like there was like this drug that like made people look younger. Like he was really like the test rat was like really old. I'm big braiding now, guys, okay? Earlier in the story, Mary said he saw a test rat that looked like really old, but then like they gave him some injection. They gave the rat some injections, and like the rat became younger. Okay, so because this guy, he looks like he looks a bit younger too, but he also got the injection marks. We can slightly assume, I'm slightly suspicious that he's been taking that exact drug and it's making him look younger because he's like working already. But he looks 14 or 15. But yeah. He could be older. He could be older than he looks because of like the injection. I really feel that. We're big braiding now, guys. We're big braiding. We're like putting the pieces together. This child isn't feeling too well. I don't think that's a child. Should tell him to rest. But we've only met. Will you think I'm nosy if I say too much? I still don't think that's a child. Alright, what's your name? Byron Green. I'm the native of this island. See. Even though you just arrived on the island today, you already know about the indigenous peoples in Chica. Generally, they are strong built with tanner skin, but Byron is rather frail and pale. Perhaps noticing your confusion, Byrne explains with a smile. I'm half Spartan by blood, so I look a bit different from the other natives here. I see. So one of his parents is from Vin's home country. Miss, you must be tired from your long journey. Please rest for a while. I'll step out for a moment and be right back. Before you can stop him, Byrne leaves the room quickly and disappears down the hallway. Isn't he supposed to be sick? How can he run so fast? That's what I'm wondering. Even with a small interruption, you still check all the appliances and fixtures in the room after setting down your luggage. You carefully check every corner and only after confirming there aren't any suspicious devices installed do you relax and start unpacking your luggage. Just as you finish hanging all your clothes in the wardrobe, there is a knock at the door. Miss, it's me, Byrne. He's back again? You open the door, he hands you a bouquet of roses, still glistening with water droplets. Oh, beautiful roses. This is a unique growth species native to Sin. I still don't know how to pronounce the name. Sinchiga? I'm just gonna call it the island from now on. Native to the island. Okay, I don't want people coming after me for mispronouncing stuff. It's currently in its prime blooming season. Is that why you wanted to deliver them later? Bern shakes his head with a smile. I picked these especially for you as a token of gratitude for your help. Oh, it's so sweet! Thank you, love it. You're not sure if it's just your imagination, but he seems to have regained some color after that run. You have any other work to do? I'm done with everything for today, so I have the rest of the time to myself. If you'd like to know more about the local customs and culture, feel free to ask me. He seems to have a knack for sensing others' emotions, seamlessly following their train of thought and conversation. Sure, I'll take you up on that. Ooh, questioning. You said you weren't feeling well. Are you sick? Not really. I think it's pronounced Shinchiga? Maybe. Shinchiga. Maybe. I'm still gonna call it the island just to be safe. I don't want people coming after me for mispronouncing the word too much. Not really. Don't worry, I just have a cold and I'll be fine soon. You do not need this for a cold, I think. I don't know. I'm a bit worried. Bern winks at you, seemingly trying to avoid the topic. Yeah, I'm even more worried now. I should ask about something else. Age. How old are you, Bern? 15. Oh, he actually is 15. Okay, so it's not so the injection is not related to what Marius saw with the lab rat. You're really not an adult yet. There are no strict age requirements for part-time work on the island. The island. Although Bern doesn't seem to care at his age and status, he's probably just going to school and playing around. Don't worry about me, miss. I love my job. Whatever you say. And compared to others, I can take care of the flowers and plants in the greenhouse every morning and evening, which is a good way to relax. Now that I've accumulated enough experiences, I might just become the youngest hotel manager. Ooh! Seemingly sensing your worries, Bern offers a few more words of explanation. Good on you, Bern. Why does it sound like he's worried about me instead? Don't forget to rest. You are only 15 and your body's still growing. Okay, got it. Modern Era Hotel. How long have you been working at this hotel? A while. He seems to have thought something and lowers his voice mysteriously. Miss, there are rumors about this hotel. Would you like to hear them? Give me the tea. Give it over. Pass the tea. Mr. Jin has a luxurious suite at the top floor of the hotel, but he forbids anyone from approaching it. Not even his most trusted mercenaries are... Mercenaries?! I'm sorry, what? Mercenaries? Hello? Wait, I need water, what? Mercenaries! In an island full of medical stuff. What would you need mercenaries for? Have you seen him in there? I don't think you're asking the right questions, lady. Bern thinks for a moment and shrugs his shoulders helplessly. Never. After all, that place is a forbidden area in the hotel that no one dares to go to. I feel like we should be asking about the mercenaries, hello? Anyway, Mr. Jin. Do you know Mr. Jin? As the owner of the island, Mr. Jin is probably the most well-known person here. To protect the medical goods, I hope. I hope that's the reason. I'd be more concerned if it wasn't. So what do you think of him? Bern holds a cheek with one hand and thinks for a while. Mr. Jin always has personal bodyguards around him. It's hard for an ordinary person to approach him. But I think he's a very kind old man. Okay. According to your previous inferences, the island is likely providing NXX ingredients to Gladiolus Valley. As the owner of the island, Mr. Jin may be involved in illegal activities. Why do you say that? Sometimes I see Mr. Jin in the greenhouse. He's always friendly and talks to me. And he gives me a generous tip every time. Okay. Maybe Mr. Jin is a friendly guest to burn. Pretty much looks like it. The chiming of the hotel's clock tower interrupts your conversation. His smile fails slightly as he looks at you apologetically. My apologies, miss, but I must take my leave. If I stay by any longer, Mr. Heelman will scold me again for disturbing the guest's rest. Oh man? Not at all. I really enjoy our chat. Really? Then can I come see you again next time? Of course. Of course you can. Of course. After receiving your reply, Byrne gives a slight bow and turns to walk out the door. Good night, miss. Good night, Byrne. Good night and thanks for the flowers. Really good flowers. We must protect Byrne at all costs, guys. Just as Byrne leaves, your communication device starts vibrating repeatedly. Messages from the NXX group. Ooh, system message. Good evening. Since Luke has already created the group, I came over to liven things up. I didn't expect this terminal to be so why is there so much text? Why are you guys so fast at typing? I didn't expect this terminal to be so retro. It even has built-in emoticons. It's just a personal preference of my NSP colleagues who work in development. It's quite fun to use. It is! It's so cute! Look at that! I still think he's suspicious. Yeah, I still do as well. But I feel like he's not an active party to whatever's going on this island. I think like he's just caught up in it. But hopefully he's not on the really bad side, hopefully. Expect this to be emoticons, just my personal comment. It's quite fun to use. You really are the only student in this group, how childish. A bit of context, guys. Marius is still a college student. He's still in college, so he's the youngest in the group. Also, I feel like I haven't elaborated. This icon means that it's Luke who's talking. This is Marius's icon. This is Vin's icon. I don't know where Artem is yet, so I can't really tell you guys what this icon looks like yet. Let's see. Anax, have you settled in? Yep, settled in. Finished unpacking and I'm about to head to bed in a few minutes. This is Artem's. This is my Artem's icon up here. This is Artem's icon. This thing. Because he's a lawyer. Okay, let me read this. You guys type so fast. Sweet. Good. By the way, Vin, now that you're a private doctor, does that mean you have to wake up early every day? I fear I must disappoint you, but my job only requires me to take care of the patient so I can actually enjoy a good lie-in. A bit more context, guys. Vin is the character that tends to sleep in the most. He usually likes to wake up past 9 p.m. while everyone else usually wakes up at like 6 or 7 a.m. So yeah. I heard not everyone can adjust well to the climate of the island. Really, I'm adjusting quite well. It may depend on the person. Most people should be able to adjust after a day or two. Mr. Wing, if you're really worried, how about adjusting the room to be the same as your room in Stellis? Thank you for your suggestion. I hope I won't need it. It's getting late. If you don't have any to share, you should all get some rest. Yep, you've all worked hard today. Let's leave everything to tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Good night. 6-7, 6-7, don't bring no, not the brain rat! No! Not the brain rat! No! No, please! Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Whatever this emoticon is. Good night. Good night. Okay. In conversation. Not the brain rot. After leaving the group chat, you tidy up a bit more before preparing everything you need to bring to the Research Institute tomorrow. Luke's toolkit is quite well equipped. It even includes a fire alarm trigger, a human detection device. Wow, Luke did come prepared. These might come in handy. I'll just take everything with me. Better safe than sorry. That's just the prologue? This is the full thing? Oh my lord, wait. Objective. Check the current objective. Tap here to instantly jump to the destination. What do you mean that was all the prologue? That's 2 hours of prologue! Stream is about to end and you mean that was the prologue? I'm gonna lose it! Tap to visit the area and carry out the investigation for new clues. Areas of visit will gradually release along the main story. Read the main story and enter the areas for investigation to advance the investigation process for each area. Some areas will be temporarily blocked off for a specific period of the main story. Advance the story to collect them. When the Annex X investigation team members work separately, this will indicate his current position. Tap to proceed to that area to system. Your order of actions will not affect the storyline. Tap here to switch between upper and lower district. And that's the terminal page. Okay. Tap to check the investigation process of each area. Tap to enter the investigation interface of each area. Ooh. There's different endings? Wait. You guys know we're going in this this perspective. We're going for this guy. Also, do you notice their names are different here? These are their code names. So Marius' code name is King. Vince's code name is Adjudicator. Arden's code name is Libra, and Luke's code name is Raven. There are 4 paths. There's 4 different endings. I'm really excited for that. Okay. Before we can. Wait! I didn't know we had up here. Wait. Wait, let me get the task first. Oh, hello? Okay. Hello? Hi? Looking good? Anyway. I am a straight woman, but I... Oh, it's only his. I thought I see all. We can get the invitation. We can get this. Hold on. This looks so good. I love the art. Okay, Vin looks better from this angle. This is his good side. These are the clues. We'll check on them later. What I do want to see though, what I really want to see though, is like the cards. Hello? Hi? What does full evolution look like? Can't see it? So this is Luke's card. This Artem's card. Whoa, okay. Is he okay? Artem stands, how are you feeling? With your bias being pinned down on a mahjong table. Okay, Vin looks really good here. Vin looks really good here. And Marius. Ooh. Okay. We're obviously gonna pull for my bias. Because he's my favorite. Of course I would pull for him. Let's give this a shot. Yippee! Gambling! Oh boy. That's not it. If the rainbow appears, that means that we got him. Not yet. Let's try again. Nope, that's not him. Let's see, are it possible to get any of the temporary chips for today still? Hold on. Oh! Oh, that's a loading screen. Let's see. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to go through. Let's continue the story a little bit. Let's see how far I can go. Okay, check the terminal first. Clues. Okay. Let's see what we got so far. Suggests the owner of the island, his origins and true name remain unknown. Rarely see outside this island, who's best known for his wealth. And then Adrian Foster is the developer of the Miracle Drug, member of the Gladios Valley's new drug development team, involved in the development of the black market drug known as the Miracle Drug. Over a month ago, his body was found drowned in the waters of Nanman Bay. Based on the estimated date of death and the ocean current simulations, it was determined that the body drifted from the island. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. Chandong, leader of the Gladiolus Valley's new drug development team, whereabouts unknown. Head of the Gladiolus Valley's new drug development team and Adrian Foster, superior, working under Wilson for many years. His current whereabouts are unknown. What happened to this guy? Let's see, Burn. Let's see. Part-time server at Modern Era Hotel, 15 years old with half Spartan heritage, gentle personality, excellent service skills, clean sense of propriety when interacting with people, skill at managing the floral greenhouse, deep understanding of island's local customs, but he seems physically frail, appearing thinner and weaker compared to his peers of the same age. Friendly guess, whatever this is. Unlike the public perception of Mr. Jin in Burn's eyes, he is a very kind old man who not only chats with him but also tips generously. Let's see. Location. Okay. The island is under the jurisdiction of the Namen Bay. Due to its unique historical background, the island was long owned by the Spart family's Capet lineage, leaving Namen Bay with limited control and transforming it to a haven for criminals. For unknown reasons, the mysterious Mr. Jin acquired ownership of the island. However, his arrival only deepened its divide into the affluent upper district and the impoverished lower district. So we have like a high-class upper district and a low-class lower district. Okay. The upper district is under Mr. Jin's control, transformed into a high-tech hub with luxury hotels, sanatoriums, and research institute. The lower district, by contrast, remains home to the island's natives, struggling with poverty and dire living conditions. That's not good. Let's see. New Life Sanatorium. The elite sanatorium in the upper district of the island has a high entry threshold. Its clientele includes the rich and famous, including Spartan nobility, a favorite. Let's see. Upper district of the island, this Pharmaceutical Research Institute specializes in health product development, collaborated with Wilson Storage to obtain research data for the miracle drug. Let's see. Temporary headquarters. We already know what this is. Let's see. Upstairs structure, leased it through secret channels and converted it to a temporary base. Entrance is meticulously disguised, make it hard to find. It's Rosa! Why would we call it Rose? But okay. Anyway. Oh. Welcome to the temporary NXX headquarters. Very unique style. If we were closer to the sanatorium, I would consider visiting it more often. Place like secret hide, I really like it. True, but maybe you could also renovate our headquarters in the Stellas. Oh. Let's see. Luxury hotel located in the upper district of the island, featuring a twin tower structure connected by a bridge. The higher the floor, the more opulent the decor, hosting many elite and wealthy guests. Modern Era Hotel, never been there, is it fancy? So, it's a bit inferior compared to hotels under R and Pax's banner. Of course, you'd take pride in your own company. The room number system is poorly designed, already filed a complaint. But desserts are great. Desserts are great. Next time I'll bring some to temporary headquarters. Then I shall bring some tea over. Yippee! Tea. Let's see. Last one. Let's see. Communication device. Eh? What's this? 1024. Huh? Why can't we copy this? A terminal developed to the NSB effectively addresses the issue of weak signals and eavesdropping on the island. However, enhancing security comes at the cost of limiting some regular features. Even so, it fully meets the communication needs on the island. Additionally, the terminal comes pre-installed with specialized software to assist in investigations. Why does it have this? Overall, it's not so bad, but the emotes are so retro. Does it hold any sort of special sentiment to the NSB? It'd be better if some additional features were added. This looks like version 1.0. They'll likely be giving updates. Hope it stays available after leaving the island. I like it. I could try submitting a request to the department, maybe they'll grant your wish. Yay! Okay, this is the Jeonye Society. Initially established as a grassroots mutual aid organization by the natives of the island, evolved into an independent civilian group, it now controls the lower district, maintaining a tense rivalry with Mr. Jin. The entry permits issued by the Jeonye Society fetch exorbitant prices on the black market beyond reach of ordinary people. Let's see. Then the healthcare product. This is the one I'm most suspicious about. Developed by the Oracle Research Institute, the full name of the supplement is grisophenol. Its purported effects include curing terminal illnesses, eternal youth, and immortality. Claims more outlandish than Wilson's black market drugs. Is there really such a miraculous drug in this world? Honestly, I don't believe it. Even if it exists, the price must be devastating. Just think about Wilson's miracle drug. Life and death are natural laws. To defy them is to challenge nature itself. See, hotel rumors. It is said that Mr. Jin has a lavishly decorated suite on the top floor of the Modern Era Hotel, strictly off limits to everyone. Okay. Wait. So there's 99 encryptions. There's 18 items, and there's 61 intel. Okay, that's a lot to go through. Let's go here, I guess. Oracle Research Institute. Most mysterious structure on the island, while heavily guarded and accessible by invitation only. While only has 2 floors above ground, the research facility is said to be hidden underground. Interesting. The next day, you and Artem visit the Oracle Research Institute as planned. You are greeted at the entrance by the headquarters manager, Aaron Collin, who appears to be in his 40s and is impeccably dressed. If you hadn't known that he was currently researching NXX-related jobs, he would seem no different from any other researcher. Mr. Wing, did you bring in what I asked for? Colin looks upset and shows no intention of getting friendly with you. Of course, but... Artem glances around the surroundings with a meaningful look. Are you sure you want to discuss such important documents here, Mr. Colin? Collins frowns, muttering what a hassle, under his breath before stepping inside. Follow me. Most of the Oracle Research Institute's facilities are underground, with only a few unassuming structures on the surface. Funded by Mr. Jin, it took years to complete and remains a sealed research institute. Without permission, ordinary people are not allowed to enter the premises. You and Artem are likely among the few non-researchers who have been granted access. Hold on, let me stretch for a moment. Yeah, there's a lot of reading in this thing. Well, I like reading, so honestly, I don't mind. You descend the elevator as Colin leads you to a small conference room. In a show of sincerity, Artem hands over half of the miracle drug's paper documents to Colin. The sound of pages being flipped instantly fills the room. He scans through the documents at a rapid pace. You have no concerns about being exposed. Right, because this is our undercover identity of being shady lawyers. As Artem had provided him was authentic. If Colin had studied this before, he will quickly grasp the value of half of this data. Artem leans back against the sofa, waiting for his response. Why only half? Mr. Colin, as the head of the Oracle Research Institute, I believe you should know very well. Even half of this data would advance your research far more than starting from scratch. Artem unhurriedly uncrosses his legs, his gaze as sharp as his eyes lock with the man before him. For some reason, the Artem beside you feels unfamiliar, as if he has become a completely different person. Colin falls silent for a moment, seemingly weighing how to obtain what he wants at the lowest cost. How much do you want? Mr. Colin, I'm not in the need of money. What do you want? I want to sign a long-term supply contract for the raw materials of NXX with you. Oh, okay. Artem states his demands coldly and Colin isn't surprised. As far as I know, Gladiolus Valley has already been sealed off. What do you need the raw materials for? It's just one Gladiolus Valley. If it's gone, we can simply build another one. You mimic Artem's tone, stand up and stare right into Colin's eyes as you respond. But who would refuse something as profitable as a miracle drug? Artem nods with a smile, tucks his hands into his suit pockets, and leans back comfortably against the sofa. My partner's right. All we need now are the materials. Seeing your coordinated act, Colin doesn't respond immediately, letting silence spread through the space. Artem and you both know that in the moments like these, staying silent applies more pressure. As expected of Mr. Wing, even outside the courtroom, he knows how to use his abilities to put pressure on his opponents. Even if we're to collaborate, I need to identify whether what you provided to us is of any use. Go ahead. But my patience is limited. Oracle Research Institute isn't our only potential supplier. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting very immersed right now. I'm getting really, really immersed here. Artem pauses for a moment and gives Colin a cold stare. I hope you'll seize this opportunity. Mr. Colin, you have a call. Just as Collins is about to waver, someone who looks like a staff member hands him a phone. After listening for a few seconds, he quickly leaves the conference room, leaving you and Artem standing there. Please wait a moment. Once Mr. Collins starts handling matters at the Research Institute, it's hard to say when he'll be back. Would you like to leave first or wait a bit longer? You and Artem exchange glances, already having made up your minds. Let's wait a bit longer. After all, this is our first time at the Research Institute. Can we look around outside? It should be no problem, if you stay on this floor. Let's take a look around this floor then. Wow, fancy. You and Artem walk to one of the surveillance camera's blind spots, and you take out the fire alarm trigger you prepared last night. It's said to raise the temperature without an open flame, triggering a false alarm. This way you can take advantage of the chaos to explore other areas of the Research Institute. Oh, interesting, interesting. Artem holds a data chip that can interfere with the surveillance system. Once activated near a camera, it emits disruptive signals. Are you ready? He softly asks you for confirmation. Yep, all ready. I'll count to 3 and we'll start together. You nod, waiting for Artem's countdown. 1, 2, 3. Hi, what happened? We are infiltrating a research institute right now. We're infiltrating a research institute right now because we managed to get in by posing as shady lawyers trying to put up a deal. So, yep. You throw the fire alarm trigger in your hand toward the alarm, and instantly the entire space fills with blaring sounds of alarms. The lab is thrown to complete chaos. After all, it's truly a terrifying thing for a fire to be breaking out in such a confined area. Okay, a bit of context about this fire. I'm not sure if you were here earlier, Lewin, but the fire isn't real. We just like upped the temperature a little bit with a device that Luke gave us. Let's hurry. Thanks to Luke's internal map and guided route, you quickly find the freight elevator. You take the elevator straight to the lowest level. Based on Luke's earlier deduction, the Gladios Valley researchers are probably being held there. Ooh, rescue mission. Should we try using the human body detection device? You have to say, NSB products never disappoint. They don't. They definitely don't. The body detection device Luke provided is not only compact, but can also move on its own. You just need to fall behind it. Not long, the detector stops in front of a tightly shut door, signaling that someone is inside. Let's go in and take a look. Oh, that looks creepy. That looks concerning. That looks really, really concerning. It's not what you expected. The door has no security lock and opens with just a light push. A middle-aged man is lying inside, barely hanging on. When he hears footsteps, he struggles to get up from the bed. Mr. Colin, is that you? Please, give me one more chance. I can create the miracle drug this time, I swear. You! Who are you people? Oh? New layout. We can either move on or talk. Researcher. He presses both hands against the glass and looks at you suspiciously. The Gladios Valley logo is barely visible on his filthy coat. Comparing him with the information Luke provided earlier, you confirm that he is Chen Dong, the head of the new drug development team under Wilson. He is a native of Stellus who joined Gladios Valley in 2020. He has a rather reserved personality. 5 years ago, he divorced his wife and has a son named Derby. Time is running out. You and Artem need to earn Chen Dong's trust quickly and get the information you need. Oh lord, what happened to him? Ooh, okay. Trust value. Whether the negotiation is a success depends on the trust value of the other party. You need to complete all 3 chances for negotiation. If the trust value remains at level 1 or more, the negotiation will be a success. If your trust value falls to 0, then your negotiation fails. You need to try again. Okay, not that hard. When you re-challenge the negotiation stage, previously selected choices will be indicated with a decrease in trust value. Every negotiation consists of 2 topic choices. Choose the appropriate topic to increase the trust value of the other party. Likewise, and choosing an appropriate topic will decrease the trust value. What is this Detroit Become Human type of gameplay? Tell me who you are, or call for help. He's getting increasingly emotional. I must calm him down. Is Derby's first name Umamusume and pretty? I don't know. I was wondering too, like, who would name their child Derby. But at the same time, speaking of Umamusume, I feel like I would want to play it eventually on stream. I don't know. It seems a bit interesting. I feel like I would want to play it on stream eventually. Let's calm down. Let's see. Okay. Fellow Anax Knights, do we persuade or intimidate? It's a gamble haven. Help. But anyway, do we persuade or intimidate? Alright, Knights, let's figure this out. I feel like we should persuade. Let's try that, I guess. Chendong, before you go yelling, why don't you think about intimidate him? The chat came late. Help. I already pressed persuade. I already pressed persuade. My bad. The chat is loading slowly, I think. Chendong, before you go yelling, why don't you think about your family in Stellis? I have no family. What? No? You and your ex-wife have a son, Derby, who is a student in Stellis number 2 middle school. Oh, persuade works too, I guess. How do you know him? What did you do to him? Oh, so you do have a son. Suddenly, Chendong gets agitated and throws himself against the glass, staring at you with eyes wide open. He's doing well. He'll take his entrance exams next year, and he doesn't know about all the things you've done. Huh. He doesn't trust us yet. We should say something to make him lower his guard. Okay, guys. Which do we do? Adrian Foster or physical conditions? I'm gonna wait for chat this time. We can talk about Adrian Foster. Adrian Foster is like the guy who drowned in the first part of the story. Like, how do I put this? Adrian Foster is like one of his juniors who was working with him. Like, I do want to ask about his physical condition though it feels kind of obvious that like they beat him up or something. Where are we going, chat, with this one? I mean, where are we going, Knights, with this one? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be calling you chat anymore. You guys are Knights now. Let's see, Adrian Foster physical condition. Okay. Physical conditions? Alright, let's try that then. Oh. He lost one. No. Perhaps due to being in prison, his overall condition is not very good. Chendong, how is your physical condition right now? My physical condition? I'm being confined here by like a dog daily. Do you think I'm fine? I feel like he's still cautious. I should think about your topics. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna reveal identity because I'm not sure what this is gonna be. Chendong, I'm an attorney and beside me is my colleague. If you still want to atone for your past sins, cooperate with us and turn yourself in. Chendong lowers his head but doesn't immediately respond to you, but his expression seems to soften a bit. Are you really capable of getting me out of here? Not sure. Of course, but before taking action, I hope you can tell us a few things. Oh, that was quick. You're not here to save me. You're just here to get information out of me, aren't you? I think you misunderstand. We're not here to rescue you. We're here to take you back to face justice. So I'd appreciate your cooperation. If you don't have much time and if we get caught, you'll have much more to lose. Artem doesn't try to comfort Chandong. He just lays out the stakes. Chen has been on the island longer than you have, so he should have a better grasp of the situation. Fine. At this point, I might as well take a gamble. What do you want to know? Why did Wilson send you to the island? To research his miracle drug, of course. But all the core research data is in Wilson's hands. Well, funny thing about that, Wilson is dead. I think I forgot to mention this to the Knights of Chat. Wilson is dead. We've been mentioning Wilson a lot, but like, he's dead already. He like got shot from his like protege. You may be called researchers, but in reality we're just pawns who do whatever he says. Well, he's dead. I don't know what you're gonna do now. Without Wilson, there's no way we could develop a drug that meets Mr. Jin's expectations. We'd just be wasting precious materials. Why does Mr. Jin want the miracle drug? Every question Artem asks is precise and to the point with no wasted words. I don't really know. But judging by how desperate he is, the miracle drug must be very important to him. Have you met Mr. Jin? Not in person. Every time he comes to the institute, he went straight to the lowest level lab and he's always accompanied by bodyguards. The laboratory on the lowest floor? Following the internal map Luke provided, you and Artem should already be on the lowest level of the research institute. Seeing your confused expressions, Chandong traces an area on the glass with his finger. The Oracle Research Institute is entirely underground. The deeper you go, the higher the clearance level required. Only a select few with special clearance can access the lowest level labs. They don't even appear on the elevator's floor display. A hidden lab. Could the NXX raw materials be stored there? How did you get in there? Chandong thinks for a moment, then points to the far end of the area he just marked. If there aren't any mercenaries guarding that, oh, so that's what the mercenaries are for. Okay. If there aren't any mercenaries guarding that emergency exit, you'll be able to go straight down. What do you know about the raw materials for the miracle drug? NXX raw materials? So the NXX materials that Gladiolus Valley used to develop the miracle drug came from the Oracle Research Institute. I suppose so. But there aren't many raw materials there. Why? Chandong lets out a bitter smile, spreading his hands as he glances at his sorry state with self-mockery. If they had enough materials, then why would they have left me in this state after just 2 failures? Oh, so they're limited supply. According to the lists obtained by the police, Wilson has sent 15 researchers to the Oracle Research Institute. Aside from Adrian, who is now dead, where are the others? At the mention of his former colleagues, a hint of sorrow crosses Chandong's face. They've probably transferred to the prison. Prison? I've heard there's a secret prison on the island where people deemed useless to Mr. Jin are locked up and subjected to inhumane experiments. Oh lord. That's a bit uncomfortable. I'll probably be transferred there too soon enough. I suppose this is karma. Alright, we've asked everything we needed to know. Now we wait for our own demise, I suppose. Chandong sneers, picking up where Artem left off, as if he doesn't believe for a second that you'll save him. I said I would bring you back to Stellus to face the justice you deserve. Why go this far, risking yourself for a criminal? Chandong, I think you misunderstand law and justice. They're not like the vigilante justice. The goal isn't punishment. It's making every criminal recognize their mistakes. Believe it or not, we're doing this. I like that line actually. The one over here. I really like how like Tears of Themis really points out these kind of worldviews and stuff. They like tackle these kind of things. I really like it. That's one of the reasons why I usually stick around for Tears of Themis. Even though like the game isn't popular and all. With that, you and Artem stepped back into the hallway. The conversation took some time, leaving you with about 20 more minutes of free movement. 20 minutes to find the entrance and search for the NXX raw materials. It feels like we're cutting a little close, but if we miss this chance, we might not get another one. Artem directly voices your concerns. Shall we keep going? We're already here. Since we're already here, we have to give it our all until the final moment. What if we actually find the NXX raw materials? Alright, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Hidden floor. Through the security passage, you arrive at the hidden floor, which has the exact same layout as the others. Not only are there no security guards, but there are also no research inside. Only the faint hum of the temperature control system fills the silence. Looks like there's no one here. Artem glances down at his watch. Only 17 minutes remain. We're running out of time. But with so little time, there's clearly not enough for you to search the entire floor together. Let's split up and search. If you find anything, let me know through the earpiece. Alright, I'll take the right side and you take the left. Artem stops as you're about to leave and helps you count down the timer on the terminal. Once the timer goes off, head out immediately. We'll meet at the emergency exit. Got it. Please be careful too. After parting ways with Artem, you head to the right. The floor is about the same size as the one above, but there's only one laboratory on the side. The faint blue light glows inside with no sound of equipment running. You carefully push open the door. Oh boy, that's a lot. It houses a medium-sized laboratory. Not much different from the one you saw previously in Gladiolus Valley. You tap your earpiece to keep the communication channel open. Mr. Wing, I'm starting my investigation on the laboratory now. Alright, be careful. From Artem's side, you hear the faint clinking of tools. He seems busy. Okay. On the wall inside the lab, there's a strangely shaped device with an electronic lock on it. You try 3 times, but it's completely locked and triggers a beeping alarm. What happened? Nothing, just a lock device. It doesn't look like a container for storing NXX ingredients, so it may be related to the lab. Don't worry about me, Mr. Wing. Just focus on your end of things. Okay, be careful. There's a safe down here. In the corner of the lab, there's a small safe with a password of 4 numbers. Look around a bit more. On the office desk lies the open folder. On the first page, Psyche is written in bold. Wait, what was that? Psyche. What? Nothing. I just found some research materials. Continue reading the research materials and find that it's a drug that can make people younger, so the one Marius saw. It was officially named on December 7th, 45 years ago. Wait, December 7th, 45 years ago. It's 1207. Would it be? The drug developed by the Research Institute is very similar to the help product with the rejuvenating effect that Marius mentioned before. Keep flipping through the pages. At the end, their side effects are marked with asterisks. The list of side effects are really long and dense, including but not limited to addiction, neurological pain. Discontinuation will accelerate aging and will lead to physical decline. Oh, there's too much information. I'll take photos and study it later. Okay. Did you find anything, Mr. Wing? Still trying to get to the storage room. The lock is a bit complex, but I can handle it. Okay, then I'll continue my investigation. Core of the room, there's a small safe with a 4-digit password. 4 numbers. The only important day I found so far seems to be the date Psyche was named. Okay, it was December 7th, right? The safe opens with a click and you find research cases sorted by year inside. From the early results, most people who take in Psyche died tragically. Except for one person, Wild. The same suddenly evokes your memories, and you recall the snow-shrouded villa in Yuchentown. He was supposed to be an old man, but appeared looking like he was in his early 40s and had once vanished from the public. Could the drug that Wild had been taking be a prototype of Psyche? Let me see. Look around and see a one-way glass door. What's in it? Just as you're about to continue investigating. Oh, I hate beeping noises. The timer set for you goes off. Once the timer goes off, head out immediately. We'll meet at the emergency exit. Just then the corridor alarm blares, followed by thick smoke that clouds your vision. Artem clearly hears the alarm too. His anxious voice comes through the earpiece. Oh, is he okay? Oh. Oh? Artem? Before he can finish, a series of crashes sound from his end and the transmission cuts off. Mr. Wing? There's no response from the other end. You quickly back out of the room, intending to retrace your steps to find Artem. But just as you're about to leave, an unexpected figure appears before you. Burn?! You know what, Luan? You're right, he is suspicious. Burn, what are you doing here? The ops got Artem? Yep, he did! They did. Oh my lord. Someone who seems to have absolutely no connections to the research institute is actually here. He looks even weaker than usual than he was at the hotel. Faced with your question, Bray hesitates a moment before answering. Hold on guys, I'm a bit... What? Burn? I needed the money. What? What do you mean? Don't tell me you ratted us out! Oh my god, you ratted us out. Money? That rat, he ratted us out! I said protect him at all costs, but... I said to protect him at all costs, but like now I don't know anymore. The Orca Research Institute has an experimental project recruiting people in my age group for trials. The pay is 10 times what I make at the hotel, so I... Burn still looks like a kid. Why does he need the money so badly? That's what I'm wondering, okay? Noticing your doubts, Burn bites his lip and continues. My mom racked up a lot of medical debt before she passed away. Oh, Burn. How much do you still owe? Not much. Once I get paid for this trial, I should be able to clear the debt. Then I won't have to do this anymore. Okay, did he rat us out or no? Or he just like visits the lab occasionally? I think he just visits the lab occasionally. I don't think he ratted us out yet. You still don't know what kind of drug Burn is testing, but you can't help thinking about the research cases that you saw in the safe. How are you feeling? Aside from getting tired easily, I don't think there are any other side effects. Was the discomfort you mentioned last time also because of this drug? What exactly is it for? Yeah, but I went for a checkup, and the doctor said I'm fine. He said it's for treating neuropathic pain, but I don't really know the details. By the way, how did you end up here? Burn, don't you dare say a word. Don't you dare rat us out. Don't you dare say a word. Seeing that you're about to press him further, Burn turns the question on you instead. How should you tell him? Half-truth. We're going half-truth. Tell him everything would not only put our operation at risk, but could also drag Burn into this. I should just tell him what I can. Cause like I feel like if you give half-truths, instead of like omitting everything entirely, half-truths like makes them think like, oh, at least I know something, and they don't push further. Hiding completely everything makes people really want to search more on answers because they want to know why it's hidden. My colleague and I are here to discuss a deal with Mr. Collin. A deal? Yeah, since it involves trade secrets, I can't share the details. No, I should be the one apologizing for putting you in a different position, miss. Hearing your explanation, Burn is considerate enough to not ask further. I'm still a bit suspicious because like Burn already shows signs of being really emotionally intelligent, so he definitely knows something is off. By the way, do you know what this place is? It seems unusually empty. This is an experimental zone, and entry is generally prohibited, miss. You should leave quickly to avoid trouble. What about you? Vern shakes the paper wristband on his arm. I'm a test subject, and need to have my data recorded, so I can't leave. I see. What's that ringing? I think that's the pipes from the bathroom. The pipes from the bathroom tend to make that sound. Oh, come on. While I'm streaming? Seriously? It's gonna take a while for that to turn off. It's not disrupting anything, is it? Is it disruptive? Is the sound disruptive? I hope the sound isn't too disruptive, is it? Please don't worry about me, miss. I'll be fine. Not really? Okay, that's good at least. Even so, please be careful. Got it. Once this episode part ends, I think we can end stream there because I can feel my voice being really worn out already and I don't want to overdo it. After parting ways with Burn, you return to the meeting spot where Artem is already waiting, repeatedly checking his watch. What happened with him? Fortunately, he is safe and sound, and the tension you feel from the cut-off communication eases, just as you are about to call out to him. Artem has already turned and sees you. The crease between his brows smooths out instantly, he quickly takes your wrist and leads you toward the elevator. Hurry, the surveillance will be restored soon. We need to get back quickly. Mr. Wing, have you been waiting long? No, I just got here too. I was going to look for you, but was worried we'd miss each other and... He turns his head to look at you. I knew you would come back. With no time to spare, you and Artem don't speak further and manage to return to the conference room just before any suspicions arise. This is a very long episode. While now the minor disturbance at the Research Institute has settled, fortunately the security personnel assumed it had just been a malfunction and didn't suspect deliberate sabotage. After hearing the report, Colin impatiently waves his hand and turns to look at you and Artem sitting on the sofa. Apologies for startling you both. We're not startled, just a little disappointed, and considering whether to reassess your potential cooperation. You left us waiting here for at least several dozen minutes, then this happens. It's clear that you're not very satisfied with what I brought. Rather than continuing like this, we should be clear with each other now to avoid wasting time. Artem stands up and gives Colin a meaningful look. You know this move is to distance you from any connection to the incident in the Research Institute. It's what they call a thief crying, "Stop thief!" and the usual. Mr. Ring would never do this, but now he's playing the role of a grey area attorney. His act is quite fitting, and to play along, you quickly stand up and stuff the documents into your briefcase. Mr. Wing, I assure you my sudden departure just now was for a good reason. I'm very interested in what you've brought regarding the collaboration you mentioned earlier. I can agree to it. But first, I need to confirm about what you're offering is worthwhile. Then, shouldn't you give me a time frame? Artem pushes Colin to a point where he has to make a promise. Colin finally makes a temporary concession. 1 week. Okay, it's a deal. Okay, let's just read this message and then we'll start ending stream. Miss, have you returned to the hotel yet? Not yet. What's up? It's nothing, I just want to remind you that not to forget that you're my dance partner for later. Remember, why are you reminding me so early? Because you're so popular, I'm afraid you might forget, so I'll be our artificial assistant for a while. See you, I'll leave you to them. He's really loving the emoticons. Artificial assistant action is now available, you can join them at any time. Alternatively, you can continue advancing the main storyline. Partner assistance actions won't disappear as the main story progresses. The sequence of completed assistance actions in the main story will not affect subsequent developments. Feel free to choose the route to continue the story. Well, since my voice is already getting worn out, I feel like now would be a good time to stop already. Since, yeah, woo, looking good. Yeah, I feel like now would be a good time to stop because my voice is getting really worn out from all the reading. So, let us see. This event is 13 days. Okay. I feel like we can play this also again next week if it's 13 days. So, at most, I'll just be doing daily tasks, but I won't be touching the event until next stream. So, yeah. Do we do a gamble? This is like 20% off. Let's do a gamble, guys. Let's pull. I think I'm feeling lucky today. Come to me, please. Please, please. Nope, it's not a lucky day today. I can never have the patience to play games like these. Well, I'm someone who really loves calm games. So, not like calm, but like, I like games that like don't require too much adrenaline or like, you know, is fast-paced. I really like the calmer, cozier, slower or slow build-up type of games, I guess. Do you have enough money for a second pool? No, okay. Next stream, I'll get enough currency so we can do another pull. And hopefully by then we'll get the card that we want. So, yeah. Other than that, I feel like it's a good time to end stream. We just complete all these. But yeah, I'll be doing the dailies instead. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's get to... Anyway... Stream was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was mostly a lot of reading. I had to do a lot of reading. My voice is actually a bit fried right now. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm stuck in calm, but I long for action. Yeah. I know I'm not that type of streamer who like plays a lot of action-packed games. If you notice like the kind of gaming streams I do, they're usually more slow-paced. The most action-paced game I've ever streamed is Tetris. Tetris is the most action-packed stream I've ever played. So... what does that say about me? Because like other games I plan to play are also pretty chill as well. Like for example, I really want to buy One Hand Clapping soon, which is like the game where like you control the environment with your voice. And I'm also planning to play Refined Self this month, so that too. Other than that, I feel like... yeah. However, I will recommend... what do you call it? Tetris is very intense at higher levels. Yeah, it is. I used to be a really... I used to play Tetris a whole lot when I was... during pandemic period. I would play that all the time between classes. But yeah, if you do like fast-paced games though, I will recommend if you do like streams where like people play more fast-paced games, I do recommend my friend Amewa Takahashi. He is a streamer who plays a lot of FPS and rhythm games. So I feel like that would be a really good good place to like watch more action-packed streams, because over here I don't really play that much action-packed kind of streams. Okay, wait, let me actually drop him in chat. Hold on. So yeah, let me drop his here in chat. So yeah, just promoting my friend real quick. So if you like action-packed games and stuff, I do highly recommend watching this guy. He really loves rhythm games and he plays VR and he likes FPS too. And I also made his live 2D model. So yeah, I also made this live 2D model a couple years back. So if you like to see my rigging in work as well, so you can definitely check him out. But yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed this stream. And hopefully, we'll continue the story later on in the future. So yeah, hopefully we can finish it before the event ends. If not, I'm gonna start speedrunning everything. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to stream. Oof, we're really having a good time. I hope I really had a good time. And let's see, for next stream, what you call this. For next stream, we're gonna be we're not playing. For next stream, what did I put in my schedule? I haven't posted that bit yet. Hold on. Let me close my Tears of Themis. Okay, for next stream, what did I put on my list? Next stream, we're gonna have we're gonna edit the music video for Manic. Oh wait, no, wrong one. For next stream, we're gonna do some improv singing. If you're new here, I do this karaoke thing where it's not exactly a karaoke stream. It's where you guys pick random words, and then I'll have to make up a song on the spot using that word. So it's like improv streams and stuff. So yeah. I'm really excited for that because last time I did that stream, everyone really enjoyed it. So I'm really glad to be able to have the time to do that again. So yeah, we're gonna be doing improv for songwriting again for next stream. And stream after that would be editing the music video for Manic. But on Monday, I will be posting a short that you guys can enjoy. I will give you guys a sneak peek as I usually do. And this short is a short cover. It will be a short cover of a game that I used to really like following the story of. I really like following the story of this game. This game is Honkai Impact 3rd. I covered a short song of it. So I did a short cover of it. So let me give you guys a sneak peek by showing you guys the acapella that I've had so far. So never could we suspend the time, having to leave the trust behind. There is a longer way ahead. After all, if it's too hard to say goodbye, give us a try to sing around. May the beauty of this world always shine. So that's what I'll be posting soon. I'll be posting it with instrumental, of course, so that you guys can enjoy it better. But yeah, I'll be posting a short cover of the capo by Honkai Impact 3rd. So yeah, hope you guys will enjoy that. And with that, this comes the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you all for your shout out. Thank you for everyone who was lurking or those who will be ending up watching the VOD later. Thank you everyone. And hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys on stream next week for Improv Karaoke. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye. Why is the BGM not working? Hello? Oh, there.